So, I understand you're here today to talk about something very important.
Yeah, I'm here to talk to you about your research. This is a very lovely pond.
Yeah, I actually dug it myself with a trowel. It took probably about 2 weeks of hard work. The limestone rocks there, some koi fish. There's actually a pretty big goldfish in this area.
We continue to talk about his theories on Thomas Willem Asborn and his troubling experiences at the University of Ohio at Kansas.
So to start, can you tell me a little bit about your research?
So my research took me all over the place. At first I was interested. I got into it really because of probably a mixture of cryptology and mythology. I really like the crossover between those two. And I really got to say, there are lots of myths. Everybody knows one about vampires. Dracula. Everybody likes Dracula. Leave it. Everybody likes Dracula. Everybody knows Dracula. Everybody knows, Nosferatu. Everybody knows about it. Everybody likes the haunted movies, scary movies, and it's great. It's great. I think that, it's great that people learn about these things. The thing is, it's portrayed, as fiction. And fun fact, Dracula actually was only royalty. He wasn't really, he's related to vampires. He wasn't a vampire. I got into it. I did my undergrad, did my PhD at the University of Ohio at Kansas, and I went back to teach there, and that was going good for a while. I think I made a lot of progress about vampires in the 12th and 13th centuries, my specialty, and the thing was, I think Thomas Willem Osborn, he's pulling a lot of the strings. Right, he's pulling a lot of the strings, and I knew this going in, but I didn't think honestly that it would reach my academic circle.
Did something happen at your university?
I started noticing little things, the post-it notes that were, they seemed to have one message, but really when you look a little bit closer, I think they were slights at me. And one day I had a nail in my tire. It was late on my way to work, so I had to change this tire. I think they put the nail there. I think that they then wrote me up for being late, and quite frankly, I think that they were scheming. I think they were trying to take me out. I posed a real threat to Thomas. I was pulling off, the sheets. I was pulling off the wool off everyone's eyes, and that was too much. So I work from home now, and it's pretty comfortable that way. But
do you think it's possible that Thomas Willem Asborn has somehow turned the academia at the University of Ohio at Kansas into vampires? His ghouls, perhaps.
Most definitely, yeah. They're not full-fledged vampires. They're not that important. But they're definitely his lackeys, minions, another term we use. And I would say without a doubt that they were in fact definitely. I keep these dogs here because the dogs they sense the supernatural in ways that humans sometimes can't. And quite frankly, I think that this should be enough to protect me from any more of his machinations. But definitely, I felt I was being persecuted for my very important research at the university. I had someone else explain to me, they said, I really want to take your side with this, but I'm getting strong-armed here. I can't help you. So I freelance now, but it's that way I can really go for the truth. I don't have somebody trying to, dim the lights and pull the curtain on me. So it's I will say that these new occurrences, these new appearances of Thomas Willem Osborn, suddenly re-emerging from this dark past. We haven't seen him in centuries, and now he's back, and it's very troublesome. It's very troublesome.